And everything's fine. I think that it started. So, oh, it is. So, I don't know. I don't know why I keep doing this. It's not like I have any followers or anything. So, all right. Last time I talked about this camera. This one. Oh, yeah. And I did look and I did find a battery I actually had somewhere. And so one of the problems I talked about was that and I'll talk about the camera that I have right now, is if you went through, so when I turn this camera on right now, if I had plugged it into USB, then all the settings are reset, right? And so I'm going to get some kind of redness, if you will. Let me see if I can confirm that. So it should say connect. Oh, where's it? So after I plug it in, I still have to turn it on. I don't want to go off mic when I do this. So let's see. Is it getting from the real mic? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. So it says connecting. All right. So if I just, because I know that I'm not a famous YouTuber or something, so that the chances of somebody watching the previous video is quite low. So with this, hopefully well, shoot. It doesn't seem to want to load it up. Technical glitches are never fun to watch for entertainment purposes. Let me see if I can. There might be something over here that could be running, that could be eating that. So let's go up to here, then change the input properties back down to the iCatch. And if that doesn't work, then I'll just proceed without that. Yeah, proceed without it. Fine. So, as I said beforehand, that when this thing is plugged in, then with no battery, it will reset all of its settings during the restart. And then if I have a battery in, the problem is that eventually it's going to overcharge, and then it'll become pregnant, and it'll be stuck in there and be very hard to come out. So, but I found a way around it. So what you can do is, and this probably works more generally as well, is you put the battery in and you start it up like you'd start up any other camera. And of course, it's in the reset settings. But now I can toggle through and do whatever kind of settings that I want. Then when I'm ready, not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Oh, come on. How could this not be a problem? Videos will experience buffering. Well, yeah, there's no viewers live. This is just an easy way to upload. Anyway, so then after you do, in fact, let me unplug it. That might be the best way to go. Because, if these types of demos aren't on camera, then they might as well just be fake. All right, so essentially what I do is then after I have it set up, I will then plug it in, goes to this mode, and then drop the battery out. And now settings are restored, or they're in there, and then I will not pregnate the battery. And this is not something that's really been used heavily, so this is a nice stable connection still. And it'll be on as long as the computer stays on for, which has uptimes of weeks. So this is a solution. The other problem is, how can I do this? Sure. So I guess that the only effective way to do this would be through Droid Cam, which I can do now pretty easily since I've configured everything. So let's just do the Droid cam. There's 120, and then 120. It was already configured. Let's just start it up. So let's just see if this works. I'm going to do video capture device, add, and then, oh, come on now. Stop being a pest. Connect. Let's try it again. There it is. Okay, so this is my configuration. You see, let me go back even farther. Ooh. Yeah, so it's so hard to do. Anyway, the typical setting for most webcams would be like up here, and the top of the screen. And when you have it in a landscape mode like this, then that makes sense because the top of the monitor is like right here. But when you have it in portrait mode, as I have it right here, generally speaking, it'll look like this if you do that. So I don't need that anymore, but I'll just put it off to the side. It would be like, I have it on a tripod right now, like this. And then I'd have to make it sort of go, hover down on me like this. And so it looks like almost like a security camera, if you will. So this is this is not great. Well, first of all, you see my place is kind of a mess, and I got boxes of stuff behind me. And second of all, most of these things, or everything I've ever read about this, they say, oh, you really want like eye contact. So my compromise has always been to put it off to the, let's see if I can do this again. Yeah, it's to put it off to the side. So like right there has been my go-to place. And then it has this bookshelf behind me. So it looks like I'm scholarly, which has been okay, but there's never any eye contact with the viewer. So I know that it's pretty universally agreed upon that when you put these things on eye level, it's preferable as if I'm looking at the person. But then what happens, the only way to do that with this multi-monitor setup in a reasonable way is like this, wherein it's just sort of sitting in front of the two monitors, like in your face. So it's somewhat distracting. A long time ago, when I first tried this, what I had was I had monitors with a bit thicker bezels, and what I did was I think it was the Anker. So it was this device right here, and I had it double-sided taped right here. But it was on a bezel thickness of about this, so it made sense. But now, in a world of really sort of small, the bezel is basically the space between where you can see here and the top of the screen. So it's not invisible, but it's much lower than it used to be. It used to be pretty pronounced. And so you only have a few millimeters, I guess, or centimeters. And I could, but there is nothing other than screen to tape it to, which sounds like not something I want to do. So there is this other way of doing things where I'm like just looking at it, right like here. But in that point, you may not want it to be always on. So this is probably the right. No, it's still too low. Here, let's see. Oh, okay, that's better. Also, this is at like a high zoom level. So if I don't have it here, so I'd have to add the screen. Here. So let's just do this. Video capture device. Yeah, video capture device. Nope, it wasn't video capture device. It's a screen capture device. Hold on. And you can see just how incompetent oh, here it is. Okay, so we got some kind of screen capture of something. I just have to find out where this is at Ooh, gosh, where are we going? Oh, there it is. Cool. So, um, what I can, why is it? Oh, I see. There's another one here. This one. Then I gotta get rid of that one. Okay, cool. So, and then I gotta go. Oh, that's good enough. So, as I said beforehand, we've got this. Oh, I guess it's not in that history. Let me just open up a new terminal. Here it is. So, as I said, is that this point, when I have it inside of OBS, I can't really have a GUI to contact the controls. So I have to do something like this and look at these different settings and use a command line. So right now I have the zoom fully on, and I can bring that back and I'll show you. So this is what the zoom coming out would look like, and it's also cropped through OBS. And so I guess one of the nice things about these cameras is that I do have these. The zoom is fake, probably. Generally speaking, what it is they're always capturing in like a 4K resolution, and then they're just downsampling, or in this case, they're cropping internally, and then just sending over this small section to it. There is no lens zoom. I mean, we could find out. So essentially, if there's some kind of zoom lens on here, then there'd be a mechanical sort of part to it. So, is this the right device that I was just in? Oh yeah. Anyway, I don't know if we'd ever be able to even see it at that point. Let me just see if I can see it real close. So I'm gonna try to zoom out. Oh, what's my min value? Okay, my min value is 100. Hold on, let me see. No, that's the other thing, is that it's too fast. Is that a mechanical zoom can't go that fast. It's just, so it's all digital. This is a fake zoom. This goes back to what I said beforehand with the 4K and all those other things, is that most of these things are just software illusions, or they're don't really talk about the underlying quality. As you can see here, you can see these kinds of artifacts from this. So as I move left and right, you can see this dithering on my face from that. It's a cool effect, but you know, it really sort of emphasizes the limitation of the device itself. Yeah. So if I was going to do anything, I'd probably keep something like this. However, I could also just do the camera again, right? This thing. And do that other solution. I mean, you do have more software control of this device since it's designed to be controlled through software, right? And something like this you can do just as much with, but you have to like do it on the screen or something like that, and it's a pain in the neck. But you know, how often do you actually change these settings? I don't know. Anyway, that was kind of part one of what I wanted to talk about. But part two, it might be more interesting, or it might suck even more, is I am trying to do this volunteer work for this open source project called the Scroll Prize, a Project Vesuvius. And it's been difficult. These people are a challenge to work with. Oh, I shouldn't say that. The people running it are really good, but a lot of the contestants are basically kids, or I call kids, you know, people under the age of 24, 23. So they tend to be challenging. They don't really have the chops for teamwork in the software setting yet, because those take years to develop, and a lot of times you generally get good at a young age by being a cowboy programmer, and you got to grow out of that as a sense of maturity. So, is this card needs to go inside one of these boxes. So, these people are a little challenging to work with. But I think I found an in to help myself make some kind of meaningful contribution. So there's prizes associated with it, but look, I mean, it's not significant because they're like, oh, these $10,000 prizes. And you're like, okay, I mean, that is a lot of money, but you know, a tech salary these days is what, $240K or so. So that's like $10K every 2 weeks. I mean, if the difference is you're talking about, I'm doing work in coding for this prize money, or I'm doing work in coding for one of those soulless corporations, it's really not that different. It's not more. I could just go get a regular job. Which I'm, at the beginning of last year when I left I was totally uninterested in it. And I think I still am. It's a question, is it nice to have, a $250,000 salary? And so, yeah, of course. But do I enjoy waking up at, 11:30 a.m.? And kind of just doing nothing all day. That's a pretty sweet spot. It's hard to say no to that. Would I trade that for money? I don't know. The answer's been no for the past year and a half. I would not trade that for money. It really wasn't that beforehand. I just got into some sweet gig where I didn't really have to work. But anyway, so let's just try to see if I can get something done on that end. So we probably want to do something like, I can keep this limited to a single screen. That's fine. But then I'd have to bring this thing down to like something like, whoa, and then over here. And then let's see what's going on. Over here, even. Ooh. Even more. Or maybe I don't have to be so big. Here, I can be over here. I know that some of like the real streamers, what they can do is they can do this like background remove thing. And they do it through some kind of like green screen type technology. I wonder if, they use OBS as well. So I wonder if that's like I could watch a video on how to do it. I'm sure there's plenty of them. But let's see. HDR tone mapping, color key, color correction, Corona key. I got no idea. I have no idea at all. Yeah. Who knows? Who cares? It wouldn't work anyway because this is like, sort of like cream on cream, right? I need to have like a proper YouTuber green screen behind me. I have the lighting. I do. In like a bag underneath my bed for, if you go back far enough to 2021, maybe 2020, you can see a bunch of videos that I did with my friend. It's about 50 of them. And some of them have the lighting on it. But, yeah. I've probably made like 200 videos. My total view count's like 20K. If one of these successful YouTubers had like a single view that was like that, it would be like a disaster. They'd have to like, quit or something. But I've decided that I don't care anymore. Like whatever, just do what you want to do and figure it out. Anyway, let's see what we're doing here. Okay, so we got this and this. So what I want to do is I'm trying to integrate this option from curl called username. That's right, I should have everything over here. So, no, not that one. I want libcurl. So this one. So I need to integrate this into the code base. So essentially, it's not there already. I'm just trying to clean up right here. It might already be open. Nope, that's not it. That's not it either. So let's just start. Let's just open up. So one of the things that I was doing is it's this. Well, let me go over to this difficult person I was working with, and because the conversation is going to be there. Let's see. So he didn't respond. I'm sure. He has no interest in responding to me. Oh yeah, see. So it's just me. So I'm basically just taking notes for myself. So it's where's the guy? It's, yeah, it's this one. So we're going to go here, and then there's this OGR info. So the way that I found where this, so these are curl options basically, and a way to find this stuff within the source code is essentially what you need to do, and this is sort of like a generalized trick that works in most things, is you look for something that's kind of weird, like this PC URL signing. That's a pretty unique string, don't you think? And so there is a part of the code that's accepting PC URL signing somewhere, like as this text. And so we kind of go out here, and then we rep R for that. And I need to fix my here. Come on. And we find it right away. There it is. Right here. We found it. So it's there. So we can go into there. Again, I need to fix the terminal on this damn thing. I actually successfully fixed it on my laptop by using a different terminal emulator. And we can go over here and look for PC URL. Oh, here. So we can go down here. And we got this block right here where we have here. That's pretty nice. So what we need to do then, and here's all, and we can match that over here and see all the, so we see user agent, and then there's user agent over here, refer, you see it's basically the same thing. Is that what you need to do is see how this thing is. It's like PL PAPZ HTTP, then we do PSZ key, and then value. And so I guess maybe what is happening. I'd have to look into this structure. Because I would think that what it's doing is it's just, there's some kind of, I don't think there's a string to, let me see. So I wonder if this right here has a curl setting. Because the baller way of doing this would just be to use the exact same string that curl does and then just pass it through. And I don't see so for instance, the other one had the exact same string, but the question is, can I find unsafe SSL? And no, I cannot. So it is not just a straight pass through. So there is, it's a CL set name value somewhere. So there's I need to update my tooling on all this stuff. So this was like the hottest way to do coding in like 2005. And it's just, I need to up with the times. So there's ways for me to do this inside. I think I've talked about this before somewhere for all you heads that have watched me more than once. And I don't think there's anybody out there that has. So it's another function. It's another header file. So what I really need to do is get to a point where I am just using what everybody else is using, which is Visual Studio Code. And see if it starts up. Is it running? That's me going to different terminals. So come on now. Oh, I can't spell today. Oh, this is great. I can't even find the damn thing. I guess I can't do anything today. There's also an Emacs way of doing this as well. Oh, maybe it's already running. Maybe what I need to do is do a pkill VS Code. Or there's no. Oh, hold on. I can do this with my go-to window VS Code. Is it gonna work? Oh, look at that. Hey now, got something. Oh, it's all the way over here. Cool. All right, so I can just bring it over here. So I do not know all the crap I just opened. Since I just added a bunch of commands. Let's just exit it out and get back down to here. And try this again. All right. See, here's me trying to get to the brand new world of things. And being an old dog that can't do a new trick. This is a part of my. I mean, I've talked about this beforehand. How I didn't want to ever be in a situation wherein I become the person unwilling to adapt to the new changes of sort of modern software. But as you can see, at least maybe, it seems to be kind of unescapable because, like, I think that if I had a more modern setup, then I'd be able to successfully start this program without having to figure out what the fuck it's deciding to do right now. It's just not opening up. And it just exits. Oh, here it is. That's completely bullshit. What the hell was that? Why did it do it in a different window? And why is it opening up this thing? Yeah, it's just such nonsense. Such absolute fucking nonsense. But, I mean, as code becomes sort of more smart, it becomes more abstract, and then that makes these types of things more magical, wherein you don't have any fucking idea how to make things work or what's going on. Do I want to save my workspace? No, I do not want to save I just want you to open up the fucking code base. Why is this so hard? Okay. Jesus Christ. So, what I want to do is I want to go back to this port CPL of VisiCurl. Now, let's see if I set things up right. V. There's probably better ways of doing this. And it's not like this is new. Oh, CPL. No, it's right here. VSI. Where the hell is it? I love how it's like just not there. Oh, it's down here. Oh, look at all these different things. And then we were at like, it's not like this is new. This is maybe 10. No, it's longer than that. 13 years old. I think VS Code is like a teenager now. Initially it's 2015. Never mind. Still 9 years old. So where were we? We want to go like 410. So I can go down here. But this is quickly overtaking the industry as like the way to do all of this stuff. Go to definition. Oh, you bitch. And there's ways of doing this with like, if you want to see me, like the old way of doing this would be to do it with not CMake, do it with CTags and CScope. And then you can integrate that into, oh, look at this. This is the same fucking problem as the last one. So you have to like manually open up these files in order to get this working. Okay, let's do it the old-fashioned way. So the old-fashioned way is like this. It's I have a bin in here, cmad tag, yeah, update tags, and ooh, I don't even have it on because I haven't used it in so long. Cscope. Oh, if I can only spell, that would be lovely. Please wait a long time. Please wait. This was written when computers were much slower. I'm running a 14-year-old, 15-year-old program. So then, hopefully, well, first of all, as you can see, it has a tags file on there. So I can now, oops, copy, then just close it out and try it again. Hopefully, if I can remember how to do this stuff, which I know I can't actually, I know it's not going to work, but I think this will. No specified and no make. Oh, that's a make file. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this one. Yeah, it should be the C word. Oh, there it is. That's what I wanted to see. But that was just a grepper kind of program. But let's just go through here. That was not the smart system. That was a dumb system. Which, as you can see, oh, GDAL wrapper. You're just looking for a function declaration. Let's see, name value. Maybe here? Maybe here? Yeah, I don't even know how to get there. Oh, here it is. So papzs list. And then we're going to just... It's just that's it. There's nothing. Doesn't do a damn thing. It just adds it to a list. Something that you like do in Boost these days. And then it just passes them through down to a lower level. So there's a way to go back. I don't remember these things. I don't remember any of these things. Mem navigate previous buffer. I don't remember this. It's control. What? B1. Okay. And then, so, it's just creating this pointer that then is probably passing or returning it, isn't it? No, is that what's being passed in? Oh, look at this crazy signature. Oh, what's wrong with you people? Triple pointers. Get URL from file name. So it's the parser. And then, so it's really, what really is happening is this. This is our key. Is to try to find those references. Before we go any further, let's see if I can figure out what the hell I've mapped these things to. So since Vim, and see all these Cscope things? There's like some fucking shit that I took from a long time ago. Right. I don't use most of these. Or I've forgotten them because I deal with compiled languages so infrequently, and historically these things don't really work with dynamic languages, interpretive ones. So I stopped using it. Control, this means control space, the @ symbol. So control space G. What do you think? Do you think it's going to work? Let's just close that out. Control space G. Ooh, what did that do? F3, let's try that one. It's just, hold on. Find G. I just did the same thing twice. I don't know what C and G and T does. Does it say? Find functions calling this function. Find functions called by this function. So 2. No, other way. 3, I want the 3. So I want the C. So I want C. Oh, great. This shit. Find this egrep pattern. Okay, I'm going to E. All right, maybe. So what about then 2? Is this the one? No, that's the one I'm currently using. No, this is just in the damn file. This is not. Or maybe, I mean, is this being called here and only here? It could be. That's oftentimes what it turns to be. Ah, okay. So I don't think it's called. Yeah, I don't think it's called anywhere else. Yeah, that's it. Oh, hold on. Where am I? Yeah, that's it. So it's just a wrapper for that. Oh, null pointer, null pointer, null pointer. Fantastic. That's just a wrapper there. So I guess that what I'm really looking for are these calls. Ooh, there is multi-perform. Ooh, that's it. So it's going to be, oh, here's an easy set opt. It's probably in the multi-performed because I don't see. It's not things like this, because if it's parsing out all of those options, then there'd have to be a way or a place where you're doing some kind of mapping of them to say like that string equates to. In fact, you know what? Here's another way of doing it. Let's try it this way. So let's go to, where the fuck did that thing go? I've got so many fucking windows open. What is this thing? Oh, yeah, unsafe SSL, right? So what I want to do now is say, all right, we found one. We found this proxy user password, this one right here, right? So the theory now is that I should be able to do grep R for that. Oh, I need to just fucking solve this thing like soon. And all right, we know about that. We know about that. Oh, CPO HTTP. Hey, look at that. Then is there anything else? No, it's probably here. Port CPO HTTP. So we can go port HTTP. I like how I like for a hot minute tried the VS Code and I said, you know what? I don't know. It's like my trials with Emacs saying, yeah, Emacs is so much better. I see all the great things that people do with it. Let me try to use it. And then I end up using it for like 10 minutes. Like, God damn it. This stuff's hard. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it look like the Emacs Rocks videos? So I can go down here and, oh my God. It's here somewhere. No. Proxy. Didn't we just... Was that not the file? CPL HTTP. Oh, the .cpp. Okay. So, oh, that's the same thing. B1. So I want to actually do this. This is how I developed code on. Hold on, let me get it for you. just to show you kind of like how old it is. It was this machine. Oh God, this is not happening. Oh yeah, this one. This one right here. So it's like this. It's 1024 by 768. The battery. The battery works. Hey, look at that. Yeah, ThinkPad. Right. And this flow that I'm dealing with right now was something that I initially sort of christened and finalized on this machine. And it doesn't have a hard drive in here. This is failing, so it's just gonna break. In 2007, 8. So it's old, and it needs to be updated. These things should be revisited every couple years, and then try to abandoned. So it's this old flow. It's old dog stuff, which I said I wouldn't be doing, but here I am. I mean, at least I'm not still doing the stuff I was doing in like 1998, which was like, it was this thing called XWPE, I believe. Is that it? Editor? I believe, let me see. Yes. So I was using this tool to do development back in the day. So I wrote a lot of code. It was on this thing back in the 90s. So yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. What else was I using back then? Some Qt Creator, I think. I think Qt Creator's been around. I think that's what it's called. I know Qt Creator exists. I think that was it. Might have been Qt something. When did it start? It would make sense. No, it can't be 2009. No way. But there was some. Yeah, Project Greenhouse. Remember that one? There's something else that was like that. What a GT? It might have been a GTK tool. Yeah, but it was like a Visual Studio like system. I also used VS6 back in the day, of course, as everybody did. Anyway. Oh, here's the map. The map I was talking about that has to exist somewhere. Here it is. So we've got GDAL versions of these things, and it looks like that you're mapping things over to so my question, I guess, really is, if I wanted to add this, just sort of scroll down a bit. There's got to be curl something. No, curl opt. Curl opt. Let's try P. Oh my God! What the fuck, really? Are you doing it? Like, oh my God! Oh my God! So instead of a map, what they've actually done is they have this routine. A lot of this stuff is done by scientists and people that aren't like professional engineers. Well, they got some chops, but it's just stuff that you'd be like, oh, you really don't know what you're doing. So essentially it's doing this fetch name value thing up here. And if it can find this being set, then it sets the configuration option down here with curl. And what it's doing up here, it looks like it's mapping. Hold on. It should be set option, right? That's the only place that is happening. So, curl opt prox. There's no other place. It's just here. See? Is there another function? No, that's it. This is the totality of it. So we know that this goes to. We can scroll up here and we can find proxy user password. So really what I need to do is I need to go from here down to, let's just write some notes. I use Cite for that, which some people use for editing, actually, editing code. Oh, we also use Notepad++ to edit code back in the day. Down to here. And then I used Microsoft Edit in DOS. And I think I also used Edelin, which was a line editor. Anyway, but I've never used, there's this Xmode in Vim that makes a line editor. I never really used that. There's a saying by, it's either Dennis Ritchie or Ken Thompson, how he didn't like the visual full screen editor. He's like, oh, why would anybody use that? He preferred the line mode editing. It was like in the early 2000s, he said it. Talking about this kind of old dog thing, it's stuff that they were using at the teletype in like the 1970s or 60s, and they're like, oh yeah, why would I ever move on from that? So this is 40 years ago, but here I am using like my 16, 17-year-old setup, and yeah, it feels like I'm just gonna fall into that trap. Anyway. So we're going from proxy user password to curl proxy user password to, and then we have this little interim one in between for some reason. I don't know why. So what you need to do is basically do that same path, but for the other features. So we can just do the GDAL HTTP proxy user, yeah. There it is. But it doesn't look like it, so I also see that. So I guess my question is, over here, what do we do? See, it doesn't exist. Hold on. Proxy. Yeah, it doesn't exist. So there's probably yet another level somewhere. In the port directory, it wouldn't be anywhere else. So, well, no, it's just an HTTP. That's all we see. Maybe it's down here somewhere. How many entries? It's like 10. So there might be another. This is all of them. So let's see how the structure is being used. Tuple n var opt name. Okay. I can imagine what that means. As a source n var option name. Okay, I can imagine what that means. VSI CPL config op. Well, I don't think it's in the... So I also saw another match up here from the OGR. And it was up at... Which was a tool that... Right here. Right? So... Oh, no. What? Yeah, maybe. I don't think so. There's a Bad Cat tool I've been using. This is kind of newish. At least I'm not still using more from like, the SunOS days. And what was the thing it was called? It was, I have notes. Yeah, look at those. It was proxy user right here. Where's proxy user password? See, I think it's part of the URL schema that where is that fucking, here. Yeah, no, it's just this. And so the OGR info, which is what I'm looking at right now, is just an example of that. OGR ML. Although, I'm assuming that this goes to only something like the OGR info. Maybe this is what they call, I don't know what OGR stands for, but maybe that's part of it. So perhaps it's actually in here. OS proxy user password empty. What the fuck is this thing coming from? So fetch raw content. Who's calling that? This stuff is not straightforward. I think that I am kind of slow on this stuff. Hold on. I got it. Here's what I want to do. I want to go to, what the fuck was that? So I know that this is not download region. This parser. Not file. Where the fuck's the parser at? Oh, it was where that large list of stuff was. PC. No, not PV. So here. Here. Get URL from file name. Yeah, I think that's it. So 300. So what I want to do is this. So we did the OGR info, right? And what I want to do is GDB. Oh my god, why can't, that should have been valid. What do you mean bad? Fine. I already have it in there. There's an option to make that valid. I don't know what it is. Anyway, we want to break at I also want to break at, that was wrong. 300. That makes no sense. Break at this, I don't know. And then I want to do run with this. And, ooh, there we have it. So then I do BT. Ooh, here we are. So, when I get to these points, I'm like, why didn't I just do this before? And I get exhausted. So I guess a long time ago, I might have found inspiration from this. But now when I get this thing, I'm like, oh, why didn't I? It's more exasperation. I wonder if I have any more coffee. What am I on right now? I'm at under an hour. Let me see. Oh. It was right next to me. I should know myself better than to think that I had coffee away from me. Okay. Sure. And here's that conversation about like the $10,000 again, is that if this is contract based, when did I start this? Like at 30 minutes in? Yeah, this would have already been like $100. You know, instead I'm just making 0. And when I do this, it'll probably be 0 as well, because I'm just gonna be patching it upstream to the GDAL people. So this is why a lot of open source is actually done by kids. And I think old people. So by the time you get to a certain age, you're like, oh, I could just make it. I could just do the money instead. Like, it's so much easier. Yes, I'm playing music in the background. It's true. Back in the day, and some of my 2020 recordings, I used Pulse to pipe the audio through the recording so that the background music can be played during the actual doing like live audio mixing or something like that. It was, I forget how I did that. You do it through pack command, but also we don't use Pulse anymore. It's called Pipewire. So there's a new way of doing it. Yeah, I think this is all Pipewire these days, which is supposed to be a drop-in replacement. Doesn't suck. Yes, all Pipewire. See, and there's a Pipewire Pulse thing, which makes me able to use my old Pulse audio tools, but it's actually done through this new thing, and I don't know. I mean, there's different humans behind it, I'm sure, but that's beyond that. I don't really know. Yeah, this fucking bug on my window manager as well. Anyway, so, oh, you're not giving me file names. That's fine. I can find it myself. So we have VisiCalc, VisiCurl, get URL from file, and then we have CPL stat. That's a weird thing to do. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh gosh, where can we find this? It doesn't give me file names. Oh wait. Can't I just do source here? No, how do I do that? There's a way to do this. You can do GDB point to source. There is no I know there's no magic, but how do you do it? Do you have to compile with that? I don't think so. I think you can just say. No, do I have to fucking, I'm not gonna redo that. No. There's a way to do it inside a GDB. Ooh. No, there's a more convenient way. Anyway, whatever. Let's just look for stat. I'm sure those 4 letters are not going to be anyway. Oh, this is that difficult to work with guy. Sure, those 4 letters in that configuration are going to be quite uncommon. Oh, there is this tag query I can do. So there's a GUI for this. There's a GUI for C tags. It's called, it's this, or TUI I should say. There's a C tags TUI. I think it's built in, to be honest with you. Yeah, LSP is a modern way of doing things, right? But the TUI Git interface. It's called. No, it's not. Oh, is it just C tags? Is it built in? I don't think so. No. It's probably just a symlink, right? I thought there was one. I've used it before. There's interactive. Oh, there's also this GUI made in like Tickle-Tick or something like that. And it's called Code Query. Yeah. I think somebody was trying to do that formally, commercially, but then they abandoned their efforts. It might not be in Tickle-Tick. I don't know anymore. Maybe that was like, a long time ago. Oh, here, look at this old school GTK. Open Code Query Database. Is that the only one you can do, dude? Options. Maybe I can do it from... How do I do this then? Dot. File does not exist. Shit, man. There's a way to do this. Yeah, there's a scope thing. You shouldn't have to do this. It is now free and open source, I know that. Let's just do this and see if I should be able to generate it from, what is this? Open database. Maybe. No, we're looking for these .db files. What the fuck is that? Options. Oh my god, how do I generate it? Oh, here. Can I use it in a commercial without purchasing? Yeah, see. I used to try to be. Oh my god. How do you... Oh, use universal C tags. So there's a new version of C tags. A maintain C tags. Oh, that's nice. Is this... Oh, U tags. U C tags that exist? Apt search. Names only C tags. Oh, here it is. about to say I'd have to go talk with the Debian people if that's not in there. Then I have to figure out what's happening. Tpackage universal ctags. Ctags universal. Okay, fine. So what we're going to do is do vim bin update tags. It's going to be ctags universal rm tags. Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do it manually. I don't want that file in there. It shouldn't be destructive. Update ctag. Rehash. No, it should be fine. Bin update ctags. Alright. Oh, great. Extras instead. Alright, fine. I don't care. So they said they supported it, so hopefully if I can just do code query tags. Wrong file format. Well, you motherfucker. Ctags code query. Why is this hard? Oh. Oh my god. I just need a... okay, so what I want to do is I got to a point... I have cscope. Oh. Fine. In fact, I think I can just do, if I can... I think I can do this. No. Why? Doesn't it support regexes? GNU find. I'm sure it does. It's gotta have that by now. Yeah. That would have been crazy. Like, this should have... It's like a feature that's probably been there for 30 years, you know. Oh, great. Fantastic. It's a different kind of regex. So let's just try this. Oh, it means it's got to be a full regex like this, like formal. No substitution either. Oh, you bitch. Can we do... so we have different regex types. Maybe we can have like... what is it? Perl. What's the Perl one? PCRE. Oh, there's different ones. So find regex type help. Well, let's try to spell it right. Oh, look at this. We've got POSIX extended, POSIX awk, ed. Oh my god. Probably Emacs is what I want. No. What the fuck? I don't know which one to use. It doesn't have the stuff that I want. egrep? So that works. But what about awk? So like, does it like fire off these things to these? I want this parens. POSIX grep. POSIX is it POSIX extended? let's just find this thing. Let's just do POSIX extended regex. Yeah. POSIX extended regex does support the parens. Exactly what I wanted to see. What the fuck, guys? So I have, yeah, mark sub expression, of course. So I've got that. Then I should be able to, ooh, maybe it doesn't support it like that. Ooh, that's the difference. Oh my God, there it is. I found it. Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. All right, so now we want to go back to, in fact, I could just do this to be super efficient. Look at this. In fact, I could just do this. And now I'm back to using regular. I didn't need any paren support at all for that. I could just use sed. It was a nice diatribe. But it's nice to know that there's like 70 different regexes that find supports these days. So what I want to do is, here, I don't have to do any of that. Just do that. And just do cscope. In fact, I bet you I've got this in my bin directory already. Bin grep files. I don't. That's surprising. Because again, this is a process that I've been doing for a long time. Create a CTAGS database like this. And then do this. If I recall, this just worked like magically. I wonder what it talks about, or I wonder if there's like a Wikipedia that talks about when they went from commercial to open source. Do they still use it? Oh wow, for last month, yeah, still going. What's doing with Ruben, this guy? All gig commits done using this account is in my digital. Okay, sure. Oh, look at that. Guy's own thing. Yeah. Commercial software's hard. Oh, did I do it? Ooh, what was the last thing I did? Yeah. Then is it going to be there? Oh, it is my project. So, I can just set. Look at that, look at that. Here it is. We got something. Now, go back to what I was looking at like an hour ago. See, this is a privilege that I've got about like not charging for this. Is that I can do this kind of bullshit. What do we got? An hour 14. Gosh. It actually doesn't take as long as I think it would, right? I'm like, what was that, like 3 hours of stuff? No, it was not set of stat. No, I think we can do regex inside of here, to be honest with you. No, you cannot. Well, motherfucker. We're getting worse results, actually. At least in the other one, I can do something like, so I'm trying to find out what this function is being called, and I know it's not going to be scoped, but I do know that this is going to be here. So I was like, oh, well, maybe I know there's this tool that can do this, and I need to not use this fucking shell anymore. And here. So we think that it's going to be in VSI curl files. VSI curl is it going to be actually defined as such? You're using it like that, but I don't know if you're going to call it. If you're going to actually, I bet you. Oh no! Look, that's how they're actually doing it. It's right here. That is VSI curl. That was way easier than it should have been. You know what? I'm gonna go. This is the same fucking file. I'm gonna go on my laptop and find out what I think I'm using, like UX term. It's a Unicode supported one, and it's effectively the same. I think it even has this thing on it. Let me see what I'm using. So speaking more about this old dog stuff, this is a laptop that I moved over to in 2013. I'm still using it. UX term. And I have newer laptops. Like and they're on, and like I have them hooked up to much larger sort of systems, but I don't know. It's just convenient. So, and it's at the age where I really do need to change things. So in this terminal, I can just Control V, I think. So if I just do like this, then no, I had it all figured out. Is there some more things I need to do? Maybe. Let's see what my X resources are. Because here I've got it all figured out. I have VT100, UX term. Yeah, it works fine. God. So there's something else going on here. Yeah, because the Control V is not mapped there. It must be configured some other way. I don't remember. Oh, that's it? No, it can't just be that. Maybe it's just the X resources. So let's just do the X resources alone, and maybe that will fix everything. So this is, oh, I can't do that. I did this at one other, so this is on a network that this thing by default can't talk to, given the routing table that DHCP gives it. Although, I think you can give multiple routing tables out through DHCP. I think you can give, like, gateway to this IP address is through this, and gateway to that is through that. I think you can do that. If you can, that would simplify everything. I wonder. What do you think? Do you think it's possible? Let's see. Let's just be distracted for a bit. So it'd be in here. I I don't know if I've got that on there. No, I don't. It's just going to be the regular. So we've got routers, I think. You can give more router definitions than that. Oh, can you not? I don't think so. Really? Can you do gateways? Can you subnet? No, this is for those. I thought I've seen it before. I don't know. Maybe it was in a different tool. Maybe it wasn't in DHCPD or some other more complicated tool that I don't use. Anyway, so over here, I've got this X resources I moved. This is from the laptop. So what I wanted to do here is then compare it. In fact, here, this is what I can do. So let's just do that. Go to my temp scp 90.es X resource. It's not going to be the same because we have different DPI on these things. There is a more modern way of doing this. I just don't remember what it's called. And so here. So now, the only difference really is I have given sanity here. It's this. That's all I've done. Right. Because I was on some kind of... I was in a place where I couldn't... Oh, XRDB merge X resources. Where something had broken. Well, motherfucker, why doesn't it work? Yeah, where my middle paste thing had broken. Oh, there it is. UX term likes it. So, and is that true? Like, generally speaking, it is. Okay. So then I can go to Notion and grep X term. I don't want this music. CFG Notion. Then we have X term, and then we can just do that. And just do that, and just do that. And there it is. So now, I'll do that. I might have had pasting fixed for now, until I find a new problem with it. So yeah, so all I did there was I opened up the Lua file from my Notion, and then I changed the environment, or the variable definition of X term to UX term. And I have this, it used to be the zap key for killing X, which was Control Alt backspace, but they got rid of that. So now I just have it for restarting the window manager after new configurations have gone through. I don't think you have to. I think there's ways of actually like changing things in different ways, but so anyway, let's go back to what I was doing over here, which was not that. Not that. Yeah, it was this. Stat. It wasn't the actual file of all things. In fact, we should probably be able to see it through here. Yeah, that's right here. Oh my god, you stupid program. Here it is. Oh, it starts with VZ8. Yeah, here it is. This is it. So, let's see, what are we doing here? Give me a second here. I want to see what I sell things through Facebook. And sometimes I get messages. It wasn't that. All right. I'm going to stop this at 1:30 regardless. So let's see what's going on. I know it's been lovely. I wonder how many viewers I've had. But he's 0. It's probably a hard 0. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I don't even have the stats tab open anymore. Oh yeah, it's over here. What does it say? Concurrent viewers 0. Isn't that great? It's okay. It's this kind of thing where I realize like I can do whatever I want. It doesn't matter. Because extra stream? No, I don't want extra stream. How do I do this thing? Webcam stream. Oh, this is I don't want. Because I realized that like there's this I'm below the signal level of the internet. I'm well within like the noise quotient. So I know that there's like spammers and bots and AI generated content that does much better than I do. So I'm just here lost in the noise. So it's kind of liberating. It means I can do kind of whatever. Oh. So through Eduus Labs, the actual guy was happy about it. But of course the developer was not, or the co-developer, which is the kid, didn't respond. Just seeing if there's anything that happened on my phone in the past 2 hours while I have been paying attention to you guys. I'm paying attention to myself. What I want to do is part of it, you can say, well, you need to act like a winner in order to get people to pay attention to you. No, I don't care. I don't care that much. I really don't. What are we doing here? So, I want to see if this... Where did the stat go? Here it is. So the caller is... Oops. It's not giving me line numbers. That's okay. I can get it myself. What is it called? Get URL from file name. Then there's a cache built into it. And yeah, using null pointer. Oh, but you're parsing it every time, I see. Oh, but this is just a cache. So I'm actually going to hit it again. Oh. Hold on, where's my stat? Oh, just what I was looking at, hon. So where's my stat? Stat is here, right? So I get the idea this is actually going to be passed many, many times. Yeah, here. So I would imagine if I did a C here, I'd actually hit it like again. Yep. So here it is. Right here, we're going to hit it a few times. So essentially what I need to do there is just make sure this has something on it. Just give it something, who cares? Like, here we're just gonna do. We're just gonna give it something, right? Oh, where did it go? What did the thing that I started like an hour ago? Username. Username, and then there's gonna be a password option as well. User PWD. And put it at the same level. There's nothing really that has to be done there. That's just a parameter that gets passed through. And it looks like you can just do that. Like that's all you really need to do, and then that's it. So let's just go out and do this. Whoops. Oh, fuck off. What do you mean? What do you mean? Operation not permitted. G-test. I was able to build this thing yesterday. libg-test, probably that one. Let's just try this again. What's it giving me now? I did this. I swear I did this. Why are you hating me? Did I do this? Is this it? No, of course not. I think that by doing that... Oh. What? Did I run this as root? I did. That's not right. Oh, when I did the make install, I ran it as root. But I don't need to do that. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, yeah, you're basically seeing it all. That's okay. Where are we at? An hour 32. I'm over. Oh, dear. I'm not a man that keeps my word. Hold on. Make J, I don't know, 65 or so. Modern computer? It's not even a modern computer. This is like almost a half a decade old. Sometimes I go on there and I'm like, you know, is it worth spending a fuck ton more money on a modern machine? And I go up here and I'm like, what's the highest CPU is like? What are we at? Not really. It's just $10,000. $10,000. That's crazy. And it's also like hard to get access to. There's not many of them. Let's see. Yeah, see, they're not there. So, does Newegg have them? Proceed. I know, this is just crap. Come on, guys. I know you make money through that. It's not there, see? So, it doesn't... I know they're just referral links. Yeah, see, eBay has gone for 14K, or B&H has, maybe, but I don't think they have them in stock. Oh, it is in stock. Okay, so that's good. Only $10,000. It's nuts. That's fucking nuts. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's out of supplies. What the fuck? I think people are just like making jokes here. I do not know what this is. This is it might be a video game. Yeah, it's some video game shit. I don't know video game stuff. Anyway, let's go back down here. I don't find it. I'm like, oh god, they're referring to subculture I've got to know nothing about. Just again, Demox. Like, I don't even know the subculture of video game of computer programming. I also have tea over there. Let me go get some tea. Okay, I lied. I got one of those. I got a Trader Joe's really close to me, like, I don't know, under a mile. So I buy products like this. New from Trader Joe's. It's not new. It's been around for like 15 years. Probably longer. You know, Trader Joe's was bought by the German grocery billionaire that owns Aldi in like 1979. It's crazy because it gives off this energy as it being like, you know, some kind of local grocery store or like owned by small business or something like that. And it's actually, you know, owned by this guy named Albrecht in Germany. So his name is Albrecht. No, not that guy. Grocer. Yeah. Let's see if it has it. Yeah. Theo Albrecht, which is... No, not that guy. That guy's dead. Carl is... Oh, they're both dead. I didn't realize that. Yeah, there was one of the richest people in the world. Yeah, so they own Aldi, which has 12,500 locations, and in their portfolio of companies is, let's see if we have it. Subsidiaries. No. Wikipedia doesn't really do this well. When you can like... Is there a private company above it? Yeah, here. Subsidiaries, Trader Joe's, Aldi Nord. There it is. Also Winn-Dixie. So, yeah. And so, you know, Trader Joe's a huge one. There's over 500 locations, and it's been owned by the Albrecht family for over 45 years. It has 50,000 employees. So it gives off this vibe that it's small, but it's not. It's owned by a corporation that's like Walmart size. It's like vociferously anti-union too. I think so. Yeah, see. Yeah, union busting. Yeah, it's been so. Yeah. You know, I joined cackling liberals and going to Trader Joe's thinking that I'm doing something good, but it's, you know, I'd be better off at Vons if I really cared about, you know, union rights. It's further away. Anyway. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, no, I did the build. Right. So build clean. Of course it would. Why wouldn't it not? So, okay, so we did that. Super easy. And the build is working fine now, which is also super easy. So it just puts it in that there. And then we have this and tied with the other ones. So then I have to find out, so using the other thing as my mechanism for discovery, and it was kind of like difficult. Oh, because of this. So instead of using this for my method of discovery, let's use this. By method of discovery, oh, fuck off. Oh, yeah, there's, cool. Fantastic, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Only one place? What on earth? I don't believe it. How is that possible? Because unless it doesn't do anything, this is unimplemented. Is it not in the documentation? Let's see. No, not that one. Not that. Not that. Not that. What the fuck? Oh yeah, it's like crazy shirts. I'm trying to like, you know, I realize that I have all these like tech shirts I never wear. And I'm actually running out of shirts that I do wear. And so I was like, well, maybe what I need to do is just get like new clothes. But I'm not going to pay $16 for the Saved by the Bell shirt. Where did that tab go? It's always hard to find what I was doing. Nope. Not C tags, not C tags. But they just like, as you see, I mean, like, I'm kind of disorganized. I'll just like throw things on top. You know what? So let's just see if it is. It's there. I don't think it does anything. Let's see connect timeout. We're in the same boat. What the fuck is it doing? Could it be... Because we already found out that it doesn't just move these things down, which would make sense, right? If you only find it once and you're like, okay, so there's like a libcurl connect timeout that you can just sort of like do things with, right? But we already found out that's not. Oh, let's see, it is. There's a connect timeout here. So let's just try that one again. So we got cscope. So let's just see if code query will give me anything. So we can, no, see, it doesn't. Same shit. What's this? Right? Which again, like, oh wait, you know what? You could go from one to the other really fucking easy. So you can go from, where does it go? Where's that documentation I was just looking at? here. You can go from lowercase connect timeout to this thing, and it's in a string. This isn't predefined. So that string transformation is pretty freaking trivial. So there could be, now this is kind of wackadoodle, but there could be this way of doing GDAL HTTP. Let's see what we have. So if I did grep GDAL HTTP, in fact, I can do PO, lowercase o, and then I could do this. I can do A through Z star, and then I have to do an R star like this. Ooh, and then I'm going to do that with, whoops, that's fine. I think L is the way to, no, it's H, yeah. And I want underscore, oh, you bitch. Oh. I want 2 up. H. Then I want that to be like, nah, temporez. I don't know if you can see these things, can you? Yeah, no, you couldn't. Alright, so then I can do, that's fine, who cares? Solar, no, there's a U temporez. So, what did I just do this for? Oh yeah, I wanted to see if we have a mapping between these things. Look at that. Low speed limit, low speed time. Ooh. Proxy user, PWD, proxy auth. It's okay. Because that was one of the exceptions. That was, so it's only valid doing the observation list of these. So let's see if header file is there. Header file is there. User agent is there. Cookie, what about cookie is there? Timeout. Yep. And okay, so now I know, or I should say, I have evidence that I don't know why I'm kind of like, oh, I can just do this. Hello. I have evidence that it could just be a string transformation, and that could be why we're not seeing the mapping from these strings over to here. Unsafe SSL. There it is, unsafe SSL. Yeah, so it's just taking whatever these things are, and it's somehow mapping it over to something like this. And then there's another, thing. So essentially, just by doing this, user name and user PWD, then I'm going to get these format for that. Then I need to find this, which is, we saw that in that list, didn't we? Oh, it's a searcher. CPO HTTP, right. So essentially, the next one to do is a CPL HTTP. Oh, come on. What the fuck was that? How do I go back? Vim previous buffer. How do you do this? Is it, no, it's not that. It's not that easy. Is it? Oh, maybe it is. So I want to go to CPL HTTP, this one. I don't need that. In fact, I want that in another window. The coffee was so much better than this mango juice thing. What is it? I'm trying not to do coffee. Oh, it's 5. Ooh. I didn't realize it's already 5:30. I guess that makes sense. I've been doing this for about 2 hours. So what I want to do is, well, I'm going to end this at the 2 hour mark, I think. Where are we at? Oh, 10 minutes, sure. And then I got to leave at like 6:30. So I got to figure out what I want to do with this, if I want to keep this camera. I think it's going to be no. I think I could just use this one, but I'm probably going to try this. I didn't do the CBP file. I'm going to try this a few more times, this kind of live streaming. I find it, again, I said that like I'm part of the internet noise, and that I fully acknowledge the idea of people watching this is zero, but there's some therapeutic part to it, I believe, and it helps with focus maybe. And you know, I don't end up doing too much BS. That's not true. I would say I end up using my time better. It's probably true. Who knows? The Shadow knows. Orson Welles. That's right. There's so many episodes of that thing. You probably don't. Of course, people are like, what the fuck's he talking about? It's called The Shadow. It's a radio drama. The Shadow knows. It is Detective Story Hour, Living Shadow. And in the radio program, just the Shadow episodes. I think it was mostly voiced by Orson Welles. Yeah, see right there. Oh, I didn't know that. So I had thought that he did it through its. Oh look, there's missing Orson Welles Shadow episodes. Agnes Moorehead. There's a name I haven't seen in a long time. Right. From Bewitched. Marjorie Judith Allen. These are all old names. They've been dead for 50 years. Yep. Agnes Moorehead played alongside Orson Welles in The Shadow. In June, I might go see Barbara Eden, who probably... It's funny because, like, these people that are now Dick Van Dyke age, when you look at, like, here, I'll show you what I mean. So if I, like, go over to, like, Wikipedia, and I go down here, he's still alive, right? And if I go to, yeah, here. So it's these people that, like, I haven't, Phil Silver Show. Cool. So that's from Phil Silvers, which is, like, you know, been dead for a long time. So these people are still alive. They, like, worked with people that have been gone for a while. So, you know, when they were 20 years old, there was, like, the old hat, like the 70-year-old over there who, like, you know, started in 1894 or whatever. Paul Lynde. Really? I didn't know Paul Lynde was in Bye Bye Birdie. Okay. This is the thing I told you I'm trying to avoid. But like, you know, how can this guy get any gayer? What kind of character did he play in this thing? That's him? Yeah, that's definitely him. Let's see.
On behalf of all the members
Oh, no, he makes an entrance.
of the chapter of the Conrad Birdie fan club,
That's not.
we
That
wish
can't.
to
Oh,
express
there he
to
is.
you
That's
our
him.
great pride in your brave deed.
Hi, Ed. Oh, no. Oh, hi, how are you?
That's your Paul Lynde. Yep. How identifiable that man is. Anyway, he had a show called The Paul Lynde Show for 2 years, where he played like, you know, he was like the husband in like a regular sort of sitcoms type situation where he has like a wife and kids, but you know, like My Favorite Martian, My Mother the Car, like this is all believable, but Paul Lynde playing a straight man was just too much for, you know, the American public to take. Like, it was just too unbelievable. Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. What the fuck was I doing? Yeah, the thing about not getting distracted, I think that's bullshit. Oh yeah, there's this crazy string parsing that we looked at. Like unsafe. Yeah, here, see? So, what you need to do... Oh, I'm just doing the same. This is easy. So all I need to do is basically make that map in... Fuck it, I can just do it anywhere. Yeah, just do this one. Sure. So basically you want this. And you want to have this. And it's basically it's HTTP basic s auth username. And here it is username. It's the same thing. You see, this is the same, like you could, so a better programmer, somebody like me, I try to figure out how to refactor this. Username, and then there's a val here. No, let's just do that. No, we're not doing a bool test. We want to do... Oh, shit. Just fucking do it. I don't think I need to do any of that. I think I can just do this. So I do that. And go down here. I do unsafe SSL. Do username. And I'm going to call that user PWD. Then that'll be unsafe SSL. And then user PWD, which is fine. Then we're gonna look for unsafe. I want to replace that with user pwd. Alright. And then unchecked curl, easy set up, username, and then that's gonna be PSZ username. And then that's gonna be curl user pwd. That should be it. And that probably works fine. Oh. Probably fine. That's probably all you need to do. Yeah, you're okay. So here's some pointers being passed in. Fantastic. 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 Cool. I have syntax errors. Oh, I'm over 2 hours. Okay, so I bet you it's going to work now. So if I do my old GR info here, there, but not here. I want to find name OGR info. So we're gonna have OGR info. Instead, we're gonna do this. Apps OGR info. Do that, and instead, it's gonna be this thing from here. Why do we do that? We do question mark, username equals this, and then what was the syntax? And user pwd only. Then what's the syntax? Star? No. Then, do they have an example? I believe it's just be ampersand, right? Oh my god, come on now. Where is it? Vis curl question mark. It's the only place. Okay, so I bet you it's probably in the test actually. Let's go over here. Grep IR VSI curl question mark. So we do that. Yeah, so ampersand URL. Which makes sense. Then we can do this. Take this one off. Go to the very end. Oh, fuck off. Error syscall. Well, let me just try this, which is OGR info. There was this thing about ignoring SSL. Let's see if I can just do that. What where's the unsafe SSL? Yeah, unsafe SSL. Unsafe SSL, why? Oh, yes. Why? Oh, this might not be the right. This may not be the right URL. I think it's actually like DL. I think that's correct. I don't think this is... I think that if I enter this thing, I'm not going to get it. So there's a way in curl to do user, I think it's like -u or something like that. Yeah, -u. Oh, you do colon separated. So do curl user. Then for this thing, it's this. Then you just do that. Ah, same issue. Very nice. I love it. Authorization required. Fantastic. So there's the authorization required. Fantastic. L. Do I have to do L? Like a follow. Oh, I misspelled it. There it is. Fantastic. So it's DL. .401, which makes, what's 401? 401 is, well, let's just try this one. Let's try 401. I think it's a permission denied. So I just did V. 401 is authorization required. Yeah. So, I have a username. I have user P WD. Okay, so here's what I need to do. I'm going to do something else, which is actually this. This is a debugging session. So basically, I'm going to have NCL port 5000, and then I want to do curl localhost 5000, and then I'm going to have a, what did I have? What is that user? Yeah, I think it was, hold on. Yeah, user. Hyphen user. A:B. Authorization basic. And then this 664. Yeah, cool. That's what I wanted to see. So now I want to control C that, go back in. Then I want to do username A. User password B. Then I wanted to get rid of this. And then I want, instead of all of that, I want to go to same port. Ooh, I don't know if it's going to support ports. Can I just put it in there? We'll find out. No, it does. Oh, look at that. See, it's not the same. It's not the same. So there's a different base 64 encoding of those two. So I have to do something like, I bet you it's a new line or something like that. So base 64D. Look at that. So it's B:, and then this one is A:B. So it means it's well, let me make sure. So let me control C that, go back out here, go up here, and then do something like A, B, C, D, E, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so I'm going to make sure that there's nothing having to do with like potentially off by 1 parsing errors or anything like that. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is my password. Which means if I go back over here, I should see that maybe I am doing that. Username, user pair. But what would happen? So here's my question. If I Control C there, went up to my regular curl command, which I might not have here. Where's my curl command? Where did I put it? Oh, here. No, where did I put it? Oh, cool. So, where's my scope? There's too many things. Too many things going on here. And now what I want to do is just this. And we get OMI. So no. The So where am I fucking up? So let's just try this one. Let's try to just have this username. So it could be that I'm somehow clobbering things. I don't think so. But, oh. Build. So. Ooh, I could just be clobbering things. Hold on. We do base 64. Okay, so it's a clobber. So essentially what's happening is that it's forwarding in both the string of the username and the string of the password as the username option. And that would make sense if I'm doing... Let's just look very closely here. So I want to break here. I want to break CPO HTTP. So let's just try that one. So we're going to do GDB this. We're going to break this. Which I don't think it has. 2212. I don't think it knows this, what I'm talking about here. Yeah, I don't think it knows what the hell that means. Yeah, I don't think it knows what that means. I don't think it can do this. Let's try anyway. You have to do, yeah, you have to do different, I mean, I could just do this. Here, printf, %s, new line, new name. Pass. Am I doing anything crazy here? I probably just have to run make again. I probably don't have to do anything like that. I don't have to rerun cmake. So let's just try this. So there, username ABCDEF, password no, that's exactly what I expect. Username ABCDEF, password 12345, exactly what I expect. So probably. Oh, board test is not going to ever pass. Is that it? Could be. Let's try the curl again. And see. And then that. If only, that would be amazing. Oh wait, does the username... Am I misusing it at the curl? I could be misusing it at the curl level. Hold on. So, no, username Clark, right? Oh, you should not use this together with the older PWD option. Cool. So it's a colon-based differentiation. So what I should really do here is, yeah, I was using curl wrong. Over here, let's just do this. Get rid of the second one. This one. And the format, user, pass. Then should be able to do like that. Then I go here. And I'm actually just doing this. You can't see it, but I'm just doing this. Okay. There's a real test. That's not it. That's not it. Curl opt password. Oh, I see. So it wasn't that I did that wrong. What I did was I was using the wrong option. You know, like just a little bit of reading would really help this stuff. So this is curl opt. That's it, just curl opt password. That's it. So we want all of that user PWD to be just password. And then we want user PWD to be password. All right, so that's that part. I don't need this. I don't need this. I do need that. Oh, it's up here. It's in the tabs. There's another one over here. That one. Nope. Do I? Is that the one I need? No, I think it's this one. And I can just undo my Y over there and just move that to password. Whoops. The password is quoting old 1950s game shows. This one's called password. Anyway, so from there, I want to try the OGR. Hopefully, yeah, it's nice and long. That's a good sign. Almost. Why does it have the colon on the end? Oh, because that's how I'm sending it. That's maybe better. Let's see what happens. That's correct. That's correct. Yay. So now what I want to do is go back to registered users. That should be password. It worked. It worked. Perfect. So the next thing I need to do here, so I got it. Wonderful. And it's clean, right? We got that, and then we have that, and that's it. So, is to see if this might be somewhere in here. So let's just try to look for. So essentially, I don't know where this documentation is. If I was to open up a PR to these people, I would want to be able to update the documentation as well if it's within here. Some modern there, and the answer is yes, they do. So it's under this. Look at that. That's also part of the proper. And it's here. So we want to do username equals value. That would be HTTPS basic auth username and password equals value password. And that's it. So now I need to go back to GDAL. I'm actually going to get this thing done by today. Get it done all on video, which is exciting. We go over here and we do fork. And I do that. And then I do get remote, add mine to here. No, to here. And then I do get diff and then I go back over here and I look at the issues. The pull request would be crazy if it's already in there. No, it's not. So we have HTTP auth. Just do auth. And then just do, yeah, you know it is. Authentication? No, we want auth. Fine, let's just do that. And then we're going to say feature request. Say, so this is going to be, let's just do this, proper, say, virtual file system, VSI curl, say, basic authentication support for VSI curl virtual file system endpoint. I needed this to I'm accessing a so I can say adding ZAR support for the volume cartographer, which is used by volume cartographer Edis Labs, and am trying to get HTTP authentication supported for the VSI curl. No, VSI curl. I have done this, tested it, and added it to the documentation. I will be submitting a PR shortly. And go. Then what I want to do here is git checkout. None of these things. I want like fucking. Is there like a master here? Git branch RL. Git checkout master. Git stash. Checkout master. Git stash apply. Git diff. Cool, cool, cool. All right, awesome. Then we want to do git. What is this thing? 9917. Checkout track B 9917. We're going to call this basic authentication support for VSI curl. And then we're going to do that. Then we're going to do git commit am. Let me see what the logs are like. Not really. Git commit. I'm going to say adds HTTP basic authentication support for VSI curl. This is 9917. And 9917 uses the curl opt username and curl opt password options. Includes updating of the documentation accordingly. Git push mine. Git pull mine. Git push mine. This. do GitHub, and I do this. My profile repository is GDAO. I should say compare. Alright, that's fine. Where's my... That's it. Fantastic. And then there. And then edit. Say this is in reference to number 9917. Update. And say, and then pass it over. Where do we go? Oh. Say, here it is. Say, there was a little coding I had to do, but I have it as a PR against the GDAO library now. Hopefully. Oh, hold on. Oh, so that's it. Hopefully people are gonna accept it. We'll see. Yeah, so I was talking earlier about these goofy shirts. What's in here? I don't even know what I ordered. I did get a goofy shirt that just came in. Oh god. I've got a knife nearby, but here. What am I looking at? Oh yeah, some audio. I was gonna do some audio repair. But the goofy shirt or the fun shirt is this one right here. Look at this. Isn't this goofy? Maybe it's like a bro shirt. I don't quite know. Let me see. I'm gonna go off camera for a second, and then I'm gonna put it on, and then we can zoom back to, which goes back to oh yeah, I held it up, and then I realized that like there's no way you can see that. So hold on. Let me just do this real quick. So, let's use our little zoom feature that we were doing beforehand. This is zoom. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that. I'll just bring that thing down. It'd be a nice way to end it, right? Oh my god, I look like a fatty. I think it's fun. I'm probably too old to wear it, but whatever. But you know, as I'm down here, I look like that. I'm like this like huge man, like some kind of moo. Anyway, yeah. So there. We'll see if people give a shit. Good question. All right, that was long. 2.5 hours. Wow. All right. Let's see if anybody ever watches it.